channel. So it's getting really close to Thanksgiving time, and I thought it'd be really fun to put together kind of a generic look that I think would look really good for the Thanksgiving holiday. I've already done my face, my cheeks, my eyebrows. I've done kind of like the base of everything, so I really wanted to focus on just my eyes and just my lips. So the eye look that I'm going to put together for you is going to be very neutral and very basic. I'll show you how you can kind of spice it up and make it a little bit more sparkly if you like sparkles. And then I'll also show you how it looks paired with a more neutral kind of like beige nude lip, and also with like a bright red lip. As I stated before, I've already put on all of my like base makeup. So I have already primed my eyes, and today I used two different primers for my eyes. The first one is the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, and this is just to prevent my eyeshadow from smudging. And then I topped that with the Tarte CC Colored Clay Eye Primer. Now the reason why I used both is because this actually has like a beige tone to it. So I used this to kind of cancel out any redness and kind of give my eyes a one color base, as opposed to having like, you know, eyes have veins and discoloration and stuff. So I wanted a nice one color smooth base to start with. So today I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever eyeshadows. These are all matte colors. I've talked to you guys about these before, but this one here is just like a nice kind of cream nude color. This one here is like your mid-toned kind of crease brown color, and then this one here is like a pinkish brown, like mahogany dark color. All of them are matte, and this really is all you need to achieve a very simple yet dynamic eye look. So I'm going to start with the crease color here, whoopsie, and that one's right here. If you want this exact eyeshadow, these are the Makeup Forever Artist eyeshadows, and I want to say this one is in the color Cookie? Maybe not Cookie. Milk Tea, I think, is what this one is called. The bad thing about these is once you put them in the palette, like, you don't know what the colors are anymore. But it's like a mid-tone brown. So I'm going to apply that with my MAC 217 blending brush, and I am going to put that in the crease of my eye, and I'm going to put it all the way from outer to inner corner of my eye. Now we need an all-over lid color. So to keep it really basic and simple, I'm going to just go and apply this like skin-toned color all over my lid. You can really use, of course, any color that you want. You don't even have to do anything all over your lid because you put the Tarte primer on, or because I put the Tarte primer on. I already have something on there, but I just want to kind of top it off with something to, I don't know, put some powder on there. So I'm going to be using the Sigma E55 eyeshadow brush to just kind of apply this color all over my lid. Next, I am going to go to this darker color right here. I know for sure this one is called Pink Brown, and this one was called Eggshells, I believe. But this one for sure is called Pink Brown. So I'm going to go back in with that same MAC 217 blending brush, and I'm going to apply this to my crease, only I'm going to stick to the outer part of my crease, probably the outer half of my crease, and then try to work my way up a little bit higher than I did for that mid-toned brown, just to add more definition and more color to my eye. You don't have to go crazy, you don't have to do an outer V technique, nothing like that. Just kind of put it on the outer half of your eye. Now that I have all the eyeshadow on, I'm going to go in and blend everything together. It's really important to blend, otherwise your shadow just kind of looks a little bit too harsh. So I'm going to go in with a Sigma E40 blending brush and just kind of blend the outer part, especially around that dark color, just to kind of blend it out a little bit, so that way it doesn't look so like, you know, like a harsh stop between where there's shadow and when there's not. Next, I'm going to put some eyeshadow on my lower lash line. So I'm going to be using an E30, Sigma E30 pencil brush, but any like pointy brush will do. And I'm going to go back to that mid-brown color, that mid-tone brown color, and I'm just going to apply this to the lower lash line. So you can definitely stop there and then just move on to eyeliner and mascara. But I'm going to show you how you can add a little bit of sparkle just to make it a little bit more fun if you want to. So today I will be using the MAC Pressed Pigment in the color Modern Majesty. This was part of their 2014 holiday collection, and this is just a really pretty kind of like purpley brown mahogany sparkly pressed pigment. It's very much so in the same color family as the Pink Brown Makeup Forever eyeshadow. It has like the pinkish, purplish, brownish color to it. So what I'm going to do is essentially put this color right on top of where I put the pink brown. So I'm not, well, I guess I am kind of covering up the pink brown, but the pink brown it serves as a really good base for this particular pressed pigment. So since this is a pressed pigment, it does have a lot of fallout, so I definitely suggest prepping your eyeshadow brush with some kind of setting spray. I'm using the Chanel number 19 blending brush. This is just a little bit more of a dense blending brush compared to the MAC one that I was using before. But you could continue to use the MAC one, or you can use your pencil brush, or you can actually even use your finger on the pressed pigment. That works really well also. But I'm going to use a brush. So I'm also going to use the MAC Fix Plus setting spray to just kind of prep the brush. That way the pigment sticks to the brush a little bit more, and then therefore will stick to my eye a little bit. I'm going to dip the brush into the pressed pigment and get a good amount on there. I like to kind of dig it in there and make sure I have enough on the brush. One step further and place that pigment on my lower lash line as well. Final step in the eyeshadow, and this also is completely optional. It really doesn't make too much of a difference than it did without it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So I'm going to go back to that light eggshell color here and just apply it to my brow bone just to kind of add the lightest hint of a highlight there. Now it's time for eyeliner. So right here I have a double-ended eyeliner from Urban Decay. Half of it is black, the color 0, and the other half is dark brown, the color Corrupt? Corrupt. And I'm actually going to opt for the brown color today. So I'll be using the Sephora Pro Smudge number 11 brush to just smudge out that pencil line to make it a little bit more soft, more pretty, and more smoky. I have the same lash routine pretty much in every tutorial, but I'm first going to curl my eyelashes with the Sephora eyelash curler, nothing fancy. And then I'm going to coat my lashes with 2 coats of this mascara here. So this is the Chanel Volume de Chanel mascara, and I have to say I am really loving this mascara. It has a plastic applicator, so it really just applies your mascara very evenly. It applies very thick coats, therefore your lashes get very, very covered, and it just makes them look really, really good. So the first combination of lips I'll be showing you is going to be the nude choice. So for that I'm going to be using MAC's Whirl Lip Liner and MAC's Brave lipstick. So the lipstick you can see here is just, it's kind of like a neutral brown. It has a little bit more pink in it than I would prefer for this particular look, but I think it'll look nice because it's very similar to the eyeshadow, the pink brown eyeshadow. all flows very, very well together. I didn't mention it before, but the blush and bronzer I'm wearing this NARS cheek palette here. So the bronzer is in the color Laguna and the blush is in the color Deep Throat. And then I also used the color Miss Liberty to kind of highlight my cheekbone. So now on to the red lip combo. So for this look, I will be using MAC's lip liner in the color Cherry. And then the lipstick will be the NARS Hardwired lipstick in the color Deadly Catch. And it's just this beautiful, beautiful red color. I personally think red is a little bit more festive, so I will probably use the red lipstick on Thanksgiving, but which one do you like better? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright guys, well that is all that I have for you today. That is the end of my Thanksgiving Day tutorial. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like the red lips or the more neutral brown lips better, so I can have some ideas for what to wear on Thanksgiving. I hope that I gave you some ideas on what you can wear for Thanksgiving Day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more tutorials like this. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time. Bye guys!